This is Martha Parker for T2P TV here, and welcome to the National Women's Invitational Team Race for the Thayer Trophy in Marblehead, Massachusetts. The Thayer Trophy consists of 6 teams this year. We've got the home team of Corinthian Yacht Club, and those skippers are Amanda Bakos, Sophie Hibben, and Ari Largay. Their neighbors, Eastern Yacht Club, have their skippers Morgan Ye, Kelsey Wheeler, Hannah Polster. And Bristol Yacht Club from Rhode Island is a mix of girls with their team leader Amanda Callahan, Sophie Renicky, Steph Holton. And we have a team that has traveled the furthest. They are the Chesapeake Bay Yacht Racing Association, also known as CBYRA, and their skippers are Janelle Zarkowski, Sarah Morgan Waters, and Ashley Love. Rounding out the team are last year's winners, New York Yacht Club, and they are being led by Hannah Sweat, Amy Fader, and Emily Maxwell, as well as we've got a new team that you will see on camera as American Yacht Club, but they are really what we call NISA, which is New England Interscholastic Sailing Association. And they are led by Emily Haig, Dana Haig, Claire Habit, and they are all sailors who went to school in the New England area and have come together as a last-minute team for the Thayer Trophy at Corinthian Yacht Club. We are on the water with our first race of Eastern and CBYRA. CBYRA is in the green boats and Eastern is in the yellow boats. 15 seconds to go. And it looks like yellow boat, the Eastern Yacht Club, is in command. Janelle Zarkowski, the coach at Georgetown Sailing, is the first to the mark, and she has a good command on the 2 Eastern boats behind her. But she will have to be ready to come back and defend so that her teammates can move forward in front of her. So boat number 9 from Eastern had to do a penalty turn. That puts her boat right now in 6th place. But Janelle is still on the downwind leg, and she's hanging out just so she can come back and attack, because you can win if you are 2-3-6. And CBYRA is still in 1-2 after the 4th mark rounding. And CBYRA goes 1-2 for their first win of the day. And now we've got Eastern is really kind of hard. Poor Bristol. Bristol just got knocked out with a very slow turn at the boat, and we'll see what happens, because you know it can always change. Bristol is first to the Mark 1 with boats converging. Okay, 2-9, Amanda Callahan called a red flag, and it looks as though it was a green flag. Boat number 1 just held up boat 9 so that she literally had to jibe around, which allowed her teammate Amanda Callahan to pass her to go into a 4-5 situation. So with 1-4-5, that would be a winning combination. 8 stayed on the 3rd leg so that she could come back and defend for her team, whereas 3 is on the next leg. Really a lot of action here. And it looks as though Bristol will be able to hang in there. The wind conditions are really tough, and Bristol is now making some headway with this outside boat getting more breeze. They are in a 1-3-4 combination. That's a winner. And that is a win for Bristol with a 1-2, and it looks like their teammate might even stay in 5th. Boat number 6 is going to have a challenge getting back to the time in the start. 10 seconds. There they go. Very slow start of race number 5. And Corinthian is first to this mark, but it has a lot of work ahead of it to get its 5th and 6th place boat ahead of the yellow boat of Eastern Yacht Club. This is the hometown rivals, Eastern and Corinthian, at it, but I would say Eastern is solidly winning. Boat number 5 from Corinthian Yacht Club is attacking and came back on starboard to try to make 9 get out of there. But unfortunately, it didn't work out because boat number 7 looks like they've got the speed to pass. Boat number 9 gets the 2nd for Eastern, and the breeze comes up more. So we see the other Eastern boat ends up 4th. That is a win for Eastern in race 5. 10 seconds to the start of race 6. New York Yacht Club versus NISA, New England Intercollegiate Sailing Association. New York has the upper hand with a 1, 2, and 3. Someone is over early, and that is, they have to determine that themselves, and I would believe that it is number 2 is over early and has to go back. Adds quite a few to this. Okay. NISA boat number 10 clears boat number 3 around the first mark. NISA girls have changed this race around, and they are currently 1, 2, 3 on this downwind leg. And you'll see some action come in quickly with boat number 3 trying to completely stop boat 11. New York Yacht Club is just past boat 10 and 11, and this will put them into a 2-3 format. And they just need to get into the game. At mark number 3, green is still ahead, but New York Yacht Club has now moved into 2nd, 3rd position, and the race has condensed into within 6 boat lengths of each other. And number 2 tacks away, waiting for 11 to go and cover her and bring the race over to the left-hand side of the course. New York still has a dominant 2-3, but has to hang on. New York Yacht Club 1 dove down so that she could protect her teammate and make sure that her teammate gets first, then she'll position for 2nd place rather than being first herself. And that is a tight finish. New York got 1, 3, 4. That is a win for them, their first of the day. 10 seconds to go, and New York Yacht Club against Corinthian in race number 7. Whoa, nice move on boat number 4 there, trying to close the door on boat number 2. Boat number 2 has a penalty and is doing her circle now. That will be a little bit of a disadvantage. New York Yacht Club boat number 3, Amy Thayer, is going to be the first to the mark. 6 came out of that start and went all the way to the right to come back with a lot of breeze, and that was good. So she is telling her that she's got room. She's going to stop her and slow her down. Unfortunately, she did not let her boat number 1 in there. Anything can happen. Now that is a New York Yacht Club sandwich. Corinthian is both slices of bread and the mustard's coming in. Sorry. Okay, so this is a tough challenge for New York. They've really got to, Amy's looking back saying, come on guys, you need to help me and I need to help you. We can see what she can do only by really heading up boat number 6 and see if she does it. The last boat for Corinthian Yacht Club has gone around the mark, and unfortunately for New York, they are all behind that boat. And Corinthian has a solid 1, 2, 3 for a win in race number 7. 20 seconds to go in race number 11, New York Yacht Club versus Bristol Yacht Club. Boat number 9 had been above the line and was coming down, so we will see. She will be definitely late. Hannah Sweat and Amy Thayer from New York Yacht Club did great positioning on that upwind leg and are 1, 2 around that mark. They split to come back together and created, and they have quite the lead now here in race 11. Great team racing shot with race 11 coming downwind and race 12 just started. That is team racing at its core. Boat 1 and 2 around the first and second mark are now 3 and 4, but boat 4 came and saved her team and held number 7 out so that they can be 1, 3, 4. That's a winning combination, but it is team racing and we do have 2 more legs to go. And that's a lineup. Bristol has come back so that they are covering boat number 1 and just sending her back further and further. The big game now is that 2 must stay in for second. 3 is coming back down, not finishing, to make sure she can help her teammates. 1-2 for New York, and that is a win. The restart of race 11, and Chesapeake Bay Yachting Race Association has a good advantage with boat number 12 from NISA, not even at the starting line now. And that's the first mark with NISA and Chesapeake Bay Yachting Race Association almost head on head, and here they're going to come. They're going to attack them, try to keep them up, and it may not do any good because right behind them is NISA. So she's got to be careful and protect both of those boats by herself. This is the third mark for race number 12. NISA has now moved into first place with CBYRA coming in pretty strong with a second, third, and fifth. And CBYRA goes for it, a 2-3-5. And that's the start of race 12. Bristol was in a 1-3 and very slow behind 10 and 11. The Haigs are having a tough time on the NISA team. And coming up the first leg, number 12, Claire Havig, is definitely sitting on the Bristol team, trying to make sure she can push some of them back and allow her team members in there. Oh, now that was a foul. 11 might have to do a penalty if the judges saw it, but in team racing, if the judges don't see it, they will give you a green flag. And 5 out of the 6 boats are around the last mark, going up to the windward leg. And Tenley, she tacks off so that she can try to drag somebody with her. And it adds a Bristol win for the 1-2, and then they'll get a 4th. And CBYRA is no longer in 1-2 in race 14, but they can certainly come back. New York Yacht Club has tacked away. Amy Fader is coming down, and now we've got Janelle Sarkowski who's going to go follow her. And Amy Fader had to do a penalty turn there, so that really gives CBYRA an advantage by being here 1-2. CBYRA has the win, as well as a 3rd and a 4th. That was a tough day of racing for the Thayer Cup, but they did complete the round robin 1. So stay tuned for more racing tomorrow, and this is Martha Parker for T2P TV.